Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another video today. Not going to be a gameplay or anything. I'm going to be reacting to your guys' clips, your guys' teams. So, first team we're going to be reacting to is New Sin right here. Honestly, defense looks very, very solid. I like Damar Hamlin. He's got good zone. I like this. The only thing I would do is Divine Diablo also gets Lurk Artist. I would put Lurk Artist on Diablo. That's the only thing. But if you don't really use him too much as a user, it's not that big of a deal. That's the only thing I could say on that. Defense looks really, really solid. Maybe if you could get Jason Taylor instead of Chase Young. I like Jason Taylor as a defensive lineman better than Chase Young. But other than that, offensively, you look good. I'll show you guys later in Mudhead. I think a lot of you guys could use this wide receiver. It's Darius Slayton, Team of the Week card. Very, very good. Really all I could see you upgrading. Or if you wanted to upgrade on running back, maybe Achan. He's like about 100K. So I would say either Jason Taylor, Slayton, Achan would be one of my three options. Offensive line is not the biggest deal in the world. I already reacted to this guy's clip, but he ended up pulling Max Crosby of an 82 plus. That was kind of crazy. We got this man right here. Let's see what we got. All right, defense, we're looking at Kirkland, Arakpo, Taylor Rapp, Gilmore, Kiss Jones, Reggie White, Douglas, Dawkins, 73K. Was Zay Flowers. He's got Darius Slayton. I like that. Herman Moore. Okay. I don't know how many coins we got. We got the Fred Taylor. He might be a bound card in general. I kind of like what we're rocking here. I'll have to check Herman Moore's speed here in a little bit. I think everything is probably solid on offensive end. Wouldn't really touch the offensive end. I would more think defensively here. Maybe some corner. Boys, this is mud.gg. This is like everything I use when I build my team and everything. This is so beautiful. I like to search by, let's just say you want to search by receiver. You want to go by speed. Boom. List them all in order of speed. Then if you want to get fancy with it, right, you can also do it by price, and you can have it decreasing, I guess. So what it's going to do is it's going to list the highest priced players first at 91 speed. So he's the highest price at 91. He's the lowest price at 91. You have the highest price 90, and you come down. The lowest price 90 is 262K, right? You got Darius Slayton. I like that, right? Another guy you can maybe get, Cedric Tillman. He's about 100K. I really like him. I'm telling you right now, if you are running any sort of budget theme team, or if you're running any sort of budget team right now, receivers you're going to want on your squad for sure. Darius Slayton's my #1 option. I think you're going to want on your Cedric Tillman. Very, very good. You're going to want him too, right? This Trey Palmer card. Very, very nice card. You're going to want him too, right? Now we come to some 87 overalls. Of course, you could do like a Curtis Samuel, a lot of these guys, but the thing is with 87s is you can get some cheap guys for 87s. I like the Zay Flowers pick that you have. I like that. This Quez Watkins, pretty solid card. Looks decent. I don't know his, what's his height? 6 feet, but I mean, 87. And what you're looking at for any sort of these route runnings is you want anything that's around 85 or above. 85, I believe, is the first threshold. 90 is that second threshold. So yeah, if we're looking cheap, I like the Zay Flowers here. I like Quez. I mean, if you had to go really, really cheap and get this guy for 6K, that's not bad. If you want to spend a little bit more, you could, of course, get either a Malik Neighbors or a Maserati Marv, who are also very, very good. That's what I would say for wide receiver. Now, again, let's go to DBs. Oh, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on a budget team right now, you're looking for best corners, okay? On your team, if you are running any sort of budget team, I'm sorry, you need Eric Stokes. This guy gets 88 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 zone, 87 man. Hits all the man zone thresholds. Says 88 press, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. Now, if we're also running some sort of budget team, I love if you're running man coverage, Deontay Banks, Emmanuel Forbes are really good cards as well. And they're all underneath 100K, right? You go to 89 speed, you got to spend more. I would not get Caleb Farley. I know he has 89 speed. Maybe if you want to play him as like a slot corner in dollar or something, okay? And then if we were looking at some like 87 speeds, I mean, if we're running man coverage, I like this Nixon. Oh, honestly, this Max Melton, if you're running zone, probably going to be a must need. I like him at 41K. Now, if we go to free safety, strong safeties, you're looking at some sort of safety. Of course, you know, this PJ Locke at 90K is great. I think we should be picking up Eric Stokes for sure. Paul Krause, and if that means you got to sell one of these guys, go for it, man. I know Rasul Douglas hits some thresholds, so I understand why you have him. But yeah, I really like the Eric Stokes, the Paul Krause card. So having Reggie White, I get it. You got the 2 AP on him. Maybe you could sell Reggie White to upgrade your DBs a little bit, you know. But if that's part of your scheme, that's part of your scheme. Now remember, I am just offering what I would do if I were you in this situation. If you run a scheme, and like for this guy specifically, let's say he runs a scheme with Reggie White that he really likes, run that. If it's good for you, keep it. Keep running it. Like, this is still your guys' teams. It's not my team. I'm just offering, you know, kind of reacting and offering a little help to the team. All right, guys sent us a bunch of video clips. I haven't looked at them all, so let's go ahead and react to these. Throws it up. Kittle catching that. Okay, well, that was just kind of a crazy catch. I mean, that's just what happens. Madden 25, you're going to see that a lot. You're going to see that a lot. I think this is against the computer. Oh, do you get mossed? Oh, no, you caught a pick. We got his team here. Like the Diablo. I like the DeMario Davis card. Very, very good. Arenas Williams, Denzel Ward, Deion Sanders. What are those Denzels and Deons? Hold on. Let me look. Yeah. I mean, if we're spending 150K, like if you could afford a little bit more, I really like this Deion 87 overall. This Deion's actually really, really good. If you could spend 156K, you could afford a corner. This Deion Sanders is very, very good. Yes, the Deion Sanders, very, very good card. Okay, Denzel Ward, 88 speed is a pretty good card. It's only 145K. I actually, maybe I'm crazy. I think this Eric Stokes is a better card. Now, that might be a bound card. I'm not saying that. So, if it's a bound card, again, do with what you got, right? But if it's not a bound card, I would sell it. I like this Eric Stokes a little bit better. All I can say is about that. Well, you have 85 Jason Taylor. If you could get full Jason Taylor instead of Chase Young, again, could be a bound card. Not fully sure. But I like most of what you're rocking with. Maybe a Paul Krause. Oh, wait. You have 700K, bro. Offensive line looks great. I like it. The Chris Rodriguez card is very, very good. I like the Braxton Berrios, Stephon Diggs. Yes. You got 700K. I think what I would do if I were you, I'd get this Darius Slayton. Again, 100K, Darius Slayton, very good card. Maybe this Trey Palmer again at 100K, but you could also just keep Berrios. I don't know exactly what all their speeds are, so I would say definitely Slayton. Let's definitely get Slayton. Get Jason Taylor. Get this Jason Taylor for 112K. He's got 87 speed. He's really, really good card. I love him. He's one of my favorite defensive linemen in this game. Now, DBs that we're looking at, right? Let's say you got about 500K to work with, and you got some DB options that you could do here. Okay. You guys have any AKA tokens? I don't know about legend tokens yet. Anytime I use a token on a bound player, it's either going to be a DB, a wide receiver, maybe a linebacker, anything with multiple positions, right? Most likely DB. So, of course, if any of you guys have a free AKA that you can choose, pick Deion Sanders. He's amazing, okay? But he's 680K. Like this DeMar Hamlin card. That's like 200K. So now you're down to like 400K. Also, you don't have to go out and buy every single one of these, okay? You don't have to do that. Spend as many coins as you would want. But I like the DeMar Hamlin. I've been using Jair Alexander. I think Jair Alexander's a really, really good card. You're going to want strategy items to bump this zone coverage from 87 to a 90, or this Deion Sanders, this 87 Deion Sanders. Same thing as I would probably go Jair over Deion, just because he would get 90-90 if you were boosting zone. I would get DeMar Hamlin. Yep. And that would leave you. So, yeah, I would get Jason Taylor, Darius Slayton, like DeMar Hamlin, maybe that. If you wanted to spend a little bit more, right? Like this Jalen Johnson card, pretty good. This Darrelle Revis card, if you're bumping up zone a little bit, a very, very good card. That's all we've got just from PlayStation. Now, I have some of these here. So, okay, so this first one is going to come from Gunner. He left a comment up here. Again, wide receivers, running back, everything is solid. The reason I don't have offensive line, boys, your offensive line does not matter. If you want to upgrade it, get the best pass blocking that you can with the most coins. This Jair Brown is actually a really good card too. He's pretty cheap. So potentially this Jair Brown. Some options like Darius Slayton, sell Marv, get Darius Slayton. Anything around Eric Stokes, the 87 Deion Sanders is what I would say for him. The Sean Taylor, Jair Brown's fine. Maybe a DeMar Hamlin if, save up. Maybe if you could afford that. Might not be able to. So now we got Grant. Grant has 240K. I know that, so I saved that. So I would say get Darius Slayton. That's the first thing I see here. I would get Eric Stokes, man. I think Eric Stokes got to be better than this Revis, right? Yeah, get Eric Stokes. Get Eric Stokes. He's better than Revis for sure. Get Eric Stokes. And you already have Paul Krause. Yeah, I would say maybe Eric Stokes. Eric Stokes, Darius Slayton. Two guys I could think of right off the top of my head. Now, DJ, I know DJ runs two tight ends. Now, he has the 87 Saquon, not this one, but anyways. Again, wide receiver option. I don't know how many coins you got. Darius Slayton. I like the luck as the quarterback. I know you also said you want Hines Ward due to the run blocking. Maybe if you run the ball a lot. Don't know if you do. Achane, some DBs, Eric Stokes, like we mentioned a lot. PJ Locke at safety is a very good card. But other than that, I think it's looking really good. Yeah, so Eric Stokes, Slayton. Other than that, DJ, I like it. This guy, first thing I see right here, don't know how many coins you got. Darius Slayton. Dude, this Darius Slayton card is going to be like the top card. If this isn't a bound card, this Chase Young, if you can make this Jason Taylor, I would like that. Other than that, really, really solid defense. Love it. This is from Mason. What am I gonna say again, boys? What am I gonna say? Darius Slayton. Other than that, you got Emmanuel Forbes. I like that. Eric Stokes. So yeah, I would say Eric Stokes, Darius Slayton. Dude, I feel like I'm just repeating myself all the time, but seriously, that's how good that Darius Slayton card is, bro. He's so good. Now we look at Dominic. Okay, we got Fred Taylor. And the rain Jalen Hyatt. Oh my goodness. Like, listen, this is a good team. This is a very good team. I like Eric Stokes better than Gilly. I would tell you get Eric Stokes instead of Gilmore. I'm just saying, I don't know if he fits a theme team or whatnot, but that's what I would say. Other than that, I like this. If you don't use all these linebackers and you could sell like some of them, either Anderson or Greenlaw, I would sell one if you could. If you don't use them all. If you use them all, keep them. Now we look at this guy. This guy's got the Darius Slayton. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I like the defensive. I like the linebackers. We got the Jason Taylor. I love that. The Jalen Johnson, Champ Bailey, Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean's a good pick again. But other than that, yeah, I mean, this is definitely a good squad. I don't know how many coins you got. So all I could say is if you could maybe upgrade from Paul Krause to like a DeMar Hamlin, other than that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. If you guys did enjoy that and want to see another one, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy so I know that you guys enjoyed this type of video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.